Okay, YouTubers, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching the Angry Truth channel. So today's video, we're going to talk about something that is asininely stupid. So, according to doctors and some scientists, and only a few doctors and some scientists, they're stating that breast milk from men transitioning into women is just as good as woman milk, regular woman milk. Now, the falsehood to that is insane. The fact that some doctors and some scientists are backing this claim it tells you about the level of stupidity that's out there in the world today, even amongst smart people. Now, before I get into the whole why it's bad, why the milk in transitioning men into women is bad, let me start out by saying that there are women who take certain medications who cannot breastfeed because of the medications they're on. There are women who are in certain jobs, like firefighting, for example, that shouldn't breastfeed if they are riding the rigs or still in the field because of all the shit that we breathe in. Whether you're at a fire, the exhaust from rigs, it's advised that you don't. Not that you shouldn't, and not that, not that it's concrete, but they advise them not to. Fine. And a lot of women on fire department jobs, they don't. Depends on their role, that is. If they're sitting in an office place all safe and shit, they can breastfeed till they're blue in the face. But if they're actually still firefighters riding the rigs and shit, they are advised not to because of the chemicals we breathe in. All right. So now, knowing all of that, how does it make any sense that a man transitioning to a woman who's on all of these hormone medications can feed a child? The medications they're on, the hormones they take, all are in the breast milk. Every last trace of it. Damn near any medication you take can be traced in breast milk. So again, if a woman is told, well, she's taking X, Y, and Z medication, she can't breastfeed, and doctors tell them that, how all of a sudden are doctors now on board with the fact that a guy pretending to be a woman, taking an absorbent amount of medication to pretend to be a woman, how is it okay for him to breastfeed? There's medications that they give these men to help them produce breast milk. The medication has been found to cause heart effects in babies who breastfeed. Now, the same medication is given to women as well who have a hard time producing milk. And I don't know why any woman who would take this drug would then feed their kid, knowing that there is the side effect of heart damage, or heart issues, rather, from this drug. The name of the drug is called domperidone. Now, domperidone has been proven to cause problems in children. Now, a man transitioning into a woman, pretending to be a woman, he is taking multiple drugs to pretend to be a woman, and then he's taking the added drug to produce breast milk. He's got an array of chemicals in his body, and now he is knowingly and purposefully passing it on to his child, who can ultimately have medical issues growing up. Whether that's a brain problem, whether that's a growth problem, whether that's a heart problem. There's so many, I guarantee you it's hard to list. And yet, some reason, these guys are willing to harm their child so that they can feel like they're a mother, so that they can pretend that they're a mother. They're willing to damage their kids' growth. They're willing to put all of that on the table just so that they can pretend for a few months that they're a mother. Anybody, and I mean anybody, who goes out of their way to do this to their child should be brought up on child abuse charges. And then after that, jail, and then a fucking, what do they call it, a blanket party. Because you are saying, you know what, screw my child and his health, I want to be a mother so bad that I'm going to screw this kid up, because it's going to happen. Now, I know there might be a liberal on here or two that's going to tell me, oh, there's no proof of it. Of course there's no proof of it, with the exception of domperidone being the proof. There's no proof of it because no moron, at least the transgender community in the past, has thought of doing this. The psych patients that are now trying to be mothers are the ones doing this. So yes, there is no long-term study as of yet, but I can all but guarantee that the drugs that they're taking, the hormones that they're taking, is going to have major side effects on kids. Not a little bit, not a tad, not the microdosing that they say in one of the drugs. Well, it's such little amounts in the breast milk, it shouldn't matter. All of these drugs combined are going to cause mental problems in the kids. And in the article I read, they stated that, oh, well, you know, it's microdose, so it shouldn't matter. Again, it's something called the accumulative effect. It accumulates in the body over time, and it affects the kid down the line. I'm pretty sure, again, I'm not the smartest man in the world, but I figured that bullshit out. I'm pretty sure these fucking idiots know that, don't care, because they want to keep certain people happy. Anyway, guys, this is The Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching the Angry Truth channel.